So thank you very much for attending our today's webinar. This is Jeremy Fu from InHand Networks. Very nice to meet you again. So as you might notice that today I'm in a very special environment. So guess where I am now? I guess you might have the answer. Yes, I'm now in a large park outdoors. The reason why I choose this location instead of somewhere in our office is that I want to test the capability of our today's star, the CR202 portable Wi-Fi router, to let you experience the convenient networking solution in real time at anywhere. So around me, there is no wired connection, and I don't have any office hotspot. And I just use this CR202 to connect my computer, also my phones, and to do the live show for you. And also you can notice that the signal is very stable. So today I want to introduce this convenient networking solution for you. And that's our topic of today. Let me share my screen. Yeah, the convenient networking solution for retail and business office. So I have noticed that nowadays there are lots of networking options for you as are emerging of diverse needs. While the concept like the SD-WAN or NFC sound quite fancy, I guess there must be a lot of clients who are looking for a smaller sized networking solution that can be built quickly, easily, and economically. Yes, the economically is very important. And so today I will explain you in details how can we do that. And then my colleague Zihao will further introduce you about the cloud management platform to explain you in more details how efficient this solution can be. And in the end, I will do a little bit introduction about our company as a camera team. So for every attendee, I hope you can stay in the end, and we have big surprise for you. Yes, wait. I think my current surroundings can be also applied for lots of situations. It can be a mobile stand where you need to connect your post machines to provide Wi-Fi for your clients. It can also be the food stand or mobile retail stores. And also it can be the outdoor office or business travel. You need to connect your PCs, your laptops, and to have a remote meeting with your clients. Except for that, there are also a lot of situations where you need fixed network solutions to connect the machines like the coffee machines, like the food serve terminal machines. And in this case, a fixed solution, how to compute a network easily, is also very important. Yeah. And so regarding these requirements, we can summarize to 3 core challenges or requirements. The first is that how to deploy a network quickly. I guess that for the retail stores and businessmen who travels a lot, they need to get the network immediately, maybe in minutes, and that is very crucial for their business. And second is that how to get better network service. So even this network is built immediately, I guess you also require a fast, stable, and safe network for your clients or your devices. And third one is that all these cases don't need a professional IT personnel or the networking experience. Even a layman can do the job very easily and also monitor devices afterwards. So regarding all these requirements, we have our solutions for that. That is our convenient networking solution. Well, it consists of 3 products and 1 cloud platform. The CR202 is more for the mobile environment, like where I'm now, of the retail stores and all the outdoor office. And then the IR300 is more for a fixed situation of the retail or serve terminal devices. And the third one is FUWA. It is more for enhanced indoor networking solutions. And in the end, all the devices can be managed through our device manager cloud platform to improve the efficiency further. So let's first focus on the CR202. Why would it be perfectly suitable for the mobile environment? So we have summarized some of features, and I will explain you in detail. And the first one is that it can provide a wide and fast wireless network. So it can support up to 13 end devices at the same time. So every device in the shop can be connected. And the second is that has a very wide coverage, maximum to 60 meters. So every corner in the shops, there can be very good Wi-Fi signal. And it also have a very fast speed. The maximum bandwidth can be up to 300 megabytes per second. Besides that, it also supports different data security mechanisms like the VEP, TCAP, AES, and so on. And second is that it has a very convenient access to a network anytime, anywhere. So you can see with only one SIM card, you can connect your devices to the network up to LTE Cat 4, Cat 6. And we also used two signal antennas for devices to increase the signal. So in this occasion where you don't have the cellular connection or you don't want to use the cellular connection, you can also switch to wired connection or Wi-Fi connection using the Ethernet ports or the wireless connection. And the third one is that it has a built-in 5,000 milliamp hour battery. So once charged, it has the 8 hours endurance. So you can carry it anywhere you like, in outdoors, like I'm now in park, in campaign, or in parties, anywhere you like. And the last one is that it has a very lightweight design. So the maximum weight is only 205 grams. So I can even carry it in my pocket to anywhere I like. And for the people who don't want mobile stand, the device can also support the fixed installation of the panel placement or bucket mounting. So these are just some features of the devices, make it very suitable for the mobile environment. So then I will switch to my colleague Zihao and to let him to introduce you how to configure the device in minutes. In his hand, we have a new CR202 devices. And let's hand over to him. Zihao, please. Yeah.
Okay, so hello everyone. Here is a new CR22 that you can see, and I have already inserted a SIM card in here, and we only need to press and hold the switch for around a few seconds, then the device will start up. Now the device is start up, and you can see that the battery LED and the power LED is on, and a few seconds the Wi-Fi LED is also on. That means the Wi-Fi function is start. At the same time, I can connect the cellular Ethernet to it. Okay, so when the device is starting up, I can also introduce. Okay, so now you can see here this LED, the cellular LED is blinking, means the device is trying to connect to network via cellular. And besides Wi-Fi and cellular, CR202 also supports two Ethernet ports. Okay, so now I will connect this device to my PC via Ethernet port and introduce a web UI of this. Okay, after connect. Okay, after connect to the CR222 on my PC, I can connect to its web UI via the default address 192.168.2.1, and then enter the default username and password. Then log into the device's web UI. Here, we can see the default system information about the devices. Also, we can configure the network settings and the service like DHCP, also firewall or VPN. in this page. And finally, there is a state menu to show the detailed states of these devices, like system information, power, battery information, also the model, the cellular information. And now you can see the device is already connected to the internet. So the CR202 opens Wi-Fi AP point by defaultly, and we can check in this page. You can see the Wi-Fi AP is already enabled, and I can connect to it like this. So just a few minutes, you can set up a CL202 and connect to it via Wi-Fi or Ethernet port and connect to internet. Okay, that is a brief introduction. So thank you, and I will forward to Jeremy.
Yeah, thank you, Zihao, and I will continue my webinar. Wait one moment. Yeah, so as you might see, it's very easy to configure the devices, so it can be used in a lot of situations. The first I can imagine that for a new opened retail store, and there are a lot of devices need to be connected immediately, like the POS machines, like the PCs, like cameras or ordering machines. If you don't have at that time long-term or enhanced networking solution, you can just easily choose CR202 to connect to all the devices in minutes, and then transfer data to your service center or for a better monitoring the situation. And well, it's also very easy to configure in minutes. And also the second situation might be for a mobile retail store. Because for mobile stands, they move quite a lot, and it's unreasonable to choose a fixed networking solution. So in this case, you just need to use one charge CR202, and every time when you go outside with your mobile stand, you can use it to provide the Wi-Fi for your well calls or for your clients. And a last case I want to say is for the business travel. I have lots of colleagues who are already using these solutions during the travel, and their feedback is that's very good. So every time you just need to open this in CR202 and connect the device with PCs or phones, and you can have the real-time remote meeting with your clients. Yeah. So, well, that's just some parts of the situations. I guess there are lots of scenarios can be applied and waiting for you to explore. Yeah, that's one part of a mobile situation, but I guess there are also lots of fixed situations where it's more for industrial or needs a higher data safety mechanisms. Then in this case, I would say the best choice is our IR300 devices. Yeah, what's the reason? So let's check them also in details. And the first is that it can provide a convenient and reliable connection for industry devices. So here I want to emphasize the industry devices because it has different interfaces to connect different industry devices like the I/Os or serial ports, so you can connect your sensors or PLCs. And it also has different connection options such as 4G wired wireless connections. The second is that it has an enhanced networking ability to quickly build a complete network. So it supports VLAN to virtually divide the LAN network for your better management. And it also supports rich net routing functions like the static routing, OSPF. And also it supports full networking functions like GRE VPN and BM VPN. And also, if you want to get a remote connection or remote access to your end device connected to the IR300, then you can also achieved by our InConnect cloud platform. And the third one is, as mentioned, it has stronger security protection mechanism. It supports more VPN strategies, such as the IPsec VPN, L2TP, PPTP, and also support the firewall functions like the SPI, full state detection, access control, dose attack rejection. and also support authority management. Well, in general, much more security mechanism, data security mechanism than CR202. And last one compared to CR202 is that it has a full industry design. So it has mental shares, IP30 protection level, EM3 level 3, and the wide operation temperature from -20 to 17. So all these features make it very suitable for the fixed situations of industry usage. The first case I can imagine that for the POS connection in a real retail store. So for POS machine, since it is a very important part of the payment systems, and it needs the data to be transferred in a very high security mechanism. And also it needs low communication cost to bring more profit for the shops. And also it requires to monitor the devices in real time to in case any machines breakdown or data loss. And also it needs the device to be easy install, even for the non-professional IT can do the job. Then the IR300 can easily solve all the questions. You just need to connect the POS machines through the Ethernet port or wireless to IR300 product, and then transfer data to through 4G and the VPN strategies to your service center. And we also have a device manager cloud platform for you to monitor the status. And the same case can go for the ATM or self-service terminals. In this case, that data safety is also very high important. But except for that, most machines are placed outdoors or in harsh environment. Well, in this case, the IR300 can be best choice. Yeah. Well, that's just some introduction of the simple networking solutions. But if you are looking for some enhanced networking solutions, than the CR202 or IR300, then I would introduce another device that is FWA. Although it is still not coming out yet, I think it doesn't influence me to introduce some of the features. So you can say it will be planned for indoors networking solution. It has 8 outstanding features, like it supports 5G Wi-Fi 6. It has full gigabit Ethernet port, and it supports up to 128 terminals at the same time. It has omnidirection antenna. It supports app smart management, security features, and cloud management. Well, so talking about the enhanced enterprise solutions, this slide shows a full picture of the enhanced enterprise branch networking solution. And if WA is only one part of the devices, and we have lots of devices and softwares for that. So if you have interesting, I can introduce this part in this time. Well, that's about the solution part. And in the second part, I would let my colleague Zihao to do a demo show of the cloud management platform to see how it would be easy to manage all the devices. So here I show one screenshot of the devices of the cloud platform. It has 7 functions: data visualization, device tracking, operation monitoring, user management, configuration update, firmware upgrades, edge computing, and all these functions can be supported. So I will then hand it over to Zihao and to let him to introduce this device manager cloud platform from you to manage. Yeah. So Zihao, please, I will switch to you again.
Okay, so now here is a device manager's web address, and I already enter my email and password and login. Here is in the home page there is some brief information about this account, like how many devices is online and how many totally devices connect to this account. Also the device type of the account. And in the second, you can see the data usage and also the connection states, and like different devices have different connection states. And the second part is a map. Okay. So if the devices connect to internet via cellular, that we can use the base station to location the devices. For example, this one is a CR22 that Jeremy already using outdoor, and we can see it in the map. This is a good feature for tracking. So the third part page is the detailed information of gateways. Here there is already two devices. The first one is the IR302 that connects to the internet in my office. And second one is a CR22 that Jeremy already uses in our store. When clicking in, here is some detailed information about the devices like like serial number, like firmware version, like connection online time, and also information for about cellular network and also battery information and data usage and connection states. And besides checking the state of the devices, Device Manager also provides remote configuration to remote management all the devices. There is two ways. First one is the web management. Here, click this, and wait a few seconds, there will pop up a window. This link is engined by our service, and you can see that I connect to Jeremy's CR202 remotely, just like I connect to it locally via Ethernet. Okay. So you can see it's the same web UI, and you can configure it and manage it just like connect to it locally. The second method is the configure page. Device Manager also provides a method to configure all the devices in batch. For example, here is we can add a configure here and batch config for all the devices. Also, Device Manager is supposed to deploy the firmware for all the devices. For example, I see select devices here. And now I would like to connect the CR22 that in my hand to it. Here is for example, this is the CR22 that is just installation, and now I would like to connect it to our platform. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. After filling my email in this page, and with a few minutes, we can check the device manager state here. There is a connection state. Just wait a few minutes. You can see it is connecting, and as few minutes. And now it's connected. So as now in the gateways page, here you can see there's one more CR202. This one is just in my hand, and it also connects to the platform. For the last feature, like edge computing, is for our other InHand devices. So I don't introduce here. So I think this is a brief introduction for all the features of device management, and I will stop sharing and return to you, Jeremy.
Okay, thank you, Zihao. And I will continue the webinar again. Okay, so one point for this device manager is that our this cloud platform is based on Amazon cloud platform, so located in USA, Europe, and China. And also this platform is totally for free, so you can use it as your options to manage your device or not. And in the end, I want to introduce some of our companies for those people who are not familiar with our company. So as InHand Networks, we were founded in 2001 as a M2M startup. After that, we have served quite a lot of companies like GE Healthcare, State Grid, Schneider, Siemens, ABB. And in 2019, we have built a new factory to greatly improve our manufacturing capacity. And in 2020, we were public. And in 2021, we built our US warehouse to serve the clients in USA. Yeah. And in this picture, it shows our global coverage. So our global headquarters is in Beijing, China, but our overseas headquarters is in Dulles, USA. We also have a German office, and our manufacturing plant is in Jiaxing, China. And one point I want to mention here is that we have a very good global distributor network, especially in Europe. So almost in every country, we have a local partner to help us to provide the service and products to the clients. And now we have more than 400 employees, among 1/3 R&D team. So we have also very good technical capability. And here, this slide shows some of our products. And you can see for the 4 layers of IoT, we all have our products, but we mainly focus on the networking layer. Except for the industry cellular router, we also have edge router, IoT edge gateway, industry cellular router, web gateways, into industry computer for different usage. And also for last slide of after service support, and for all our devices, we provide a 3-year free warranty and free technical support. We have our China and US based support center and level 1 support from our local distributor. Well, thank you. That's all of our today's webinar. So last slide for everyone stayed here. If you want to test the 1CR22, you can get the 50 discount voucher, and you can contact me, and I will send the device to you in a few days. Okay, I think that's all of today's webinar. And if you have any questions, you are free to raise now, and we can help you solve. Yeah.